you will also see it soon, but before that, we have a little book launch here. Just a little bit about Infinite Light. Infinite Light is the 32 years journey of the artist Paresh, showcasing drawings, paintings, sculptures, watercolors, mixed media, installations and films. The viewer who visits the exhibition will be transported into a space of artistic accomplishment that generates instant wonderment through its scale and imagery, yet also demands sustained attention. Maity's art embodies a deep fascination with light as a shaping power, with color as a ground of being, and with the human being as witness and participant in epic-scale cosmic dramas. With the show achieving resounding success in Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata, the traveling exhibition is now going to be showcasing the vast repertoire of artworks that the artist has explored during his artistic journey in the magnificent location of Aguad Port and Jail Complex in Sinkarim, Goa, presented by Art Alive Gallery in collaboration with Aguad. I will now request the AV on Infinite Light to be played, please.
Saved in the deep greens of the beetle trees, tinted in the tones of terracotta, and catching the cries of the fisher folk on a breeze. Tamluk in coastal Bengal is steeped in memory and history. This small town, home to human settlements since the 3rd century BCE, is the birthplace of the artist Paresh. In days long past, Tamluk was a port welcoming the world to its shores. Even now, the landscape is marked by ponds and lakes and fed by rivers. Travelers come and go, leaving footprints in the fertile soil. Tamluk is quintessential Bengal, a crossroads for ideas and cultures, meeting and melding into its unifying melting pot, creating a palette of colors to choose from. And choose from them the artist has. In Maity's work, those colors are freshly imbued with the tints of the lights of the city, creating an oeuvre that is at once global, while remaining distinctly Indian. The umbilical connection to the artist's home state finds new expression in the various media he explores, but it is never severed completely, designating him at peace, at home, and in the world. Nuance and scale freely flow into each other in Maity's range of works. At once, the eye glimpses grandeur, detail, bursts of color, and bewitching subtlety. The mind and the heart are captured through forms that reflect the ambition of the human project and the ravages of longing, transience, and doubt. Echoes of the Ganga Ghats, the sacred silences of European cathedrals, and the formal statuesque beauty of China and her rivers. Maity's work reflects the universal concerns and desires of the human race. As a child, Maity played with clay, sculpting idols and toys, finding painting in his course eventually. Those first steps are now hidden in a life spent traveling the world, dialoguing with the mystique of both the East and the West. The artist's innate gift has been honed by his studies at the historic Government College and the College of Art, New Delhi. At both, Maity's quest for excellence resulted in his topping his class at the bachelor's and master's levels. In later years, his inclinations were amplified as he studied Turner and Constable in the UK. Watercolors continue to be a favorite medium, and yet Maity has gregariously, effortlessly spanned the arts to cover paintings, drawings, installation, filmmaking, and sculpture. 5 decades of artistic voyages have led to 81 solo exhibitions, both local and international. Awards have accrued over the years, like interest on an heirloom of great worth and beauty. A Padma Shri, one of India's most coveted awards among them. Maity has been recognized as a formidable talent at home and abroad, and his work adorns the walls and spaces of private, public, and museum collections. Like a river, the artist flows onwards, sustaining his spirit with new infusions of familiar trust in the common good, the humane, and the depth and experience of a life lived liberally. His work strives to nurture the world, seeking in return only the refuge every man desires, and succor to feed his art and soul.
light is life. Without light, the whole world is dark. My exhibition titled Infinite Light. From my childhood, I was very much interested in light because I have realized in my early age that without light, any visual thing or visual art or culture, any form of visual art is zero. So I try to look the character and the light of the color of the light, which is very, very important, I have realized in a very early age. So that's why I tried always to paint during the day to capture the proper light, which is very important and vital part in my painting. And this exhibition is more than 3 decades artwork, where there are drawings, paintings, watercolors, ceramics, sculptures, installation, and 4 films I'm going to unveil in this exhibition. They will be viewed for the first time in 4 metros: Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Bangalore, with my 4 galleries: Art Alive from Delhi for the Delhi chapter, Art Musing for Mumbai chapter, Sima Gallery for Kolkata chapter, and Gallery Shumukha for Bangalore chapter. So I'm sure that in this exhibition everybody will understand how light plays an important and vital role in any form of art or visual art. And that's why I tried to give this exhibition title called Infinite Light. Thank you very much.
And now, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to our chief guest for this evening, Mrs. Anju Timblo, Managing Director of Fomento Resorts and Hotels Limited. Fomento Resorts and Hotels Limited was incorporated in the year 1971 under her leadership and owns one of the first 5-star deluxe resort in Goa, Siddhartha Goa, as we all know. IHCL Selections Resort was established in 1982 at Wanganum Beach, Goa. It showcases the unique Goan Portuguese architecture design of Padma Vibhushan Charles Correa. An architectural style with its distinctive old world charm, often known as one of Goa's best kept secrets, has earned international acclaim for its architect. Mrs. Anju Timblo operated the resort Siddhartha Goa till IHCL took it to operate in 2019. The new magnificent hotel was built by Fomento Resorts and Hotels Limited in 2020 and is operated by Taj, which is now known as Taj Resorts and Convention Center. Ms. Anju Timblo has been awarded with the Outstanding Women's Achiever Award in the hospitality sector at the 4th International Hospitality Day. Besides being a woman entrepreneur, she is also known for her work in the field of education and is the president of Fomento Education and Charitable Society. She had been a gold medalist from Mumbai University in law after topping in her stream in school and college in Delhi. She had always been passionate towards education and has taught law students as well. She's taking the legacy forward of Donna Leonor Ribeiro, who had started a school for the marginalized children from her home. She has been a trustee with her since its inception and taken it forward to keep the tradition going after her. She had established Academy of Culinary Education in 1995, which was rechristened to its current name, Goa College of Hospitality and Culinary Education, that graduates young children, young industry experts ever since its inception with 100% placement. It has a BBA in hospitality from Goa University. She's actively involved in promoting local Goan culture, cuisine, music, and art. She's known for her wonderful administration and high achievements of the institutions she is in charge of. She has been promoting Fado style of music for the last 15 years, and it continues at Alfama in Cidade da Goa on first Friday of every month. Apart from this, she is a philanthropist and supports social welfare programs. She has molded the life of students and served people with her continued efforts. We are so honored to have her as the chief guest this evening. May I please call upon Ms. Anju Timblo up here on stage. Artist Paresh Maity up here on stage, please. And may I also please call upon Mr. Rajiv Somani, founder and chairman, Drishti Marine, the person behind turning a guard jail into an art and culture space. Thank you for doing that. We're enjoying this experience. Mr. Vincent Ramos, he is currently the Senior Vice President of IHCL Goa, spearheading hotel operations for a portfolio spanning over 1,500 keys. IHCL boasts an artillery of prominent brands like Taj, Vivanta, Selections, Ginger, Cumin, AMA, and TajSats. And may I please also call upon Omer Haider, Director Showcase. And now, may I please call upon Sudhena Anand, Director, Art Alive Gallery, up here on stage. Can we have the book, please? Thank you. Nothing is appreciated until you have to work hard to it. May I now request Ms. Anju Timblo to say a few words.
And lovers of art. What a location, what a place, and what an honor to be with the artist, Mr. Paresh Maity, who has covered such a journey in his passion for watercolors and going from nature to humans and combining them together and creating this beautiful book with us to share. And we are all looking forward to see more of it as displayed here. And I wish him all the best, and whatever we in Goa can support in his art and the other artists who will be present here, we would like to do that. And thank you again for being here and giving us this opportunity to see your work. Thank you.
Now, first of all, I would like to thank all of you. We are celebrating creative minds, and you need somebody like you to appreciate this work of creativity. Not everybody can do that. Thank you so much, and I wish you have a great evening this evening. I'm sure about that. I want to thank all the people on the stage, especially Mrs. Timblo for accepting the invitation to be the chief guest. Mr. Paresh Maity himself is here, Mr. Somani, Mr. Omar. Thank you very much, and of course, cannot forget Sonaina, who has been a strong force behind this. Thank you very much.
Paresh, you have to speak a lot now to your audience. Please.
Artists, we don't speak, we create. First of all, thank you very much everybody for coming and giving so much encouragement to make the 4-city infinite light exhibition become 5-city in Goa. I'm speechless.
Thank you very much, Anjuji, to accept our invitation to be the chief guest of to inaugurate Infinite Light exhibition at Aguad. 38 years back, I came to Goa first time. You may not know this journey, and I was staying just behind this hill, a student. After that, I never thought that, I never dreamed also that I will have an exhibition in Goa. When I got the invitation from Raghavendra Singh, who is not here today with us because of some important thing in Delhi, but when he brought me here and I met Mr. Sumani, I was speechless and I was mesmerized seeing this space. I took the very night flight. He gave me a wonderful boat ride to see. I was really mesmerized. I said, this place has to be the 5th city of Infinite Light exhibition, and it should be the best part of Infinite Light. Thank you, Mr. Vincent Ramos, to be the part of this wonderful event. I have no word to thank you. We are all Taj people. And our very dear friend, Mr. Umar Haidar, who is putting up an exquisite show after this opening. Thank you very much, Sunaina, making so much effort, and not only her and her whole team. They've gone crazy last 6 months. And my all team, like the sculpture, not possible without Ajab Singh, Abza, everybody. And support from my family. Jayashree is here, and Amit, everybody is here. I'm very happy that because of all of you, this exhibition and this evening is here. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining us to open this wonderful exhibition at Aguad.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for the warm welcome we've got in Goa. It is really a dream come true. I think we never even dreamt of this, but it's just a dream that came a couple of months back, and it was, we were preparing for the show in Delhi, and that was supposed to be in November, and Paresh calls me sometime end October. The show was opening on 4th November, and he says, I have something to tell you. I said, what? We have to take this exhibition to Goa. I said, please let me start with Delhi first. He said, no, can you fly with me for one day, the day he came? I said that, I'm sorry, I cannot do it because I have to put this show in next 3 days in 3 locations in Delhi. One of the most ambitious show, not one, I think the most ambitious show that Art Alive has done so far. And we've actually, as a team, extended our boundaries about creating a show. And now we are so pro that if Paresh tells us tomorrow to do it on the sea, we'll find a way. So, he's really, really done that. But I must thank you, Rajivji, because there is such talent in our country, but we don't have many spaces to show. And artists like Paresh, whose works are larger than life and larger than buildings and larger than spaces and can go larger and larger, we really need spaces to present them, to showcase them, and to exhibit and for people to see and enhance their aesthetic interest. So thank you so much, Rajivji. This is really, really wonderful. We need to really, really have these places like these, and I hope next there will be something else that you will be inviting us to. And I must thank, there are few people, Paresh has thanked all of you, thank you so much. But we have very dear friends who are like silently working. Paresh mentioned Amit, but we have Raman, and we have Raman Chauhan, who is from Mumbai.
Many more light to Rajiv ji to acquire many more important places in India to give the space to artists in India can exhibit. I am sure that in future he will pick up many more spaces. Of course, I didn't mention that Aguad, your team, they are extremely, helpful and wonderful. Each and everybody is laughing and working in this middle of the heat in Goa. And of course, I didn't mention Neeraj, who is the exhibition designer who has put up that wonderful installation. When you will go to that site, the Canon walk, you will visualize that. Thank you very much once again, and thank you very much that comparing this wonderful evening.
such a pleasure actually to meet all of you and also to see all of you in the audience. Now, as we open the exhibition, I'd like to request you all to join us at the Cannon Walk right there to view Paresh Maiti's installation, Time Present and Time Past. And also welcome you all to the experiential evening as an ode to Banaras. There's a little surprise for you all as well, along with the installations and the artworks, which you will see now. May I please request you all to join us there.
can you tell us about your collaboration with, the Paresh exhibition and how did it come together?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So, I've been doing textiles and fashion, and textiles has been my forte since I belong to Banaras, and I'm based in Noida. But I've been doing fashion for a couple of years now, like more than a decade. And like after last few years, after the COVID and all, I received a call one morning from Umar, and he spoke about this show and Mr. Paresh Maity, and I was like, I was thrilled to do it. I'm honored to be here with such a prestigious and acclaimed painter. I really like his style and the way the installations have been put through in this venue. The whole show just came out so stunning. I'm really humbled and honored to be here.
And your color palette also, but in colors of neutral, some were, very earthy colors too. So what was your source of inspiration? Did you go back to his paintings, or was it just, the location itself for you?
So I'll tell you, this collection is called Alchemize, and it's like a sort of a regenerated, because I've also come out with this kind of a collection after a couple of years, and it goes back to my roots in Banaras. So it's like all the colors, all the natural colors we've taken. That's how.
Okay. And did you have any particular direction in mind when putting it together, or how you wanted it, or how you would interpret it?
I just wanted it to, look like a very cohesive look put together, and for it to do justice to the collaboration, to the level of collaboration that I'm doing with Paresh.
Okay. And how was it, displaying in a heritage complex? Not a lot of fashion shows happen at heritage complexes.
I was very intrigued by this complex, and I haven't been to the entire complex earlier. But I was very intrigued by it, and it's a very beautiful venue for these kind of shows, and I think even more kind of cultural events. It's very nice.
city exhibition during 6 months with 4 important galleries and art. When I came to see this space, I was mesmerized. I said, this is the place I really want to add and put up the biggest part of this light exhibition. In this 32 years journey, 450 artworks, drawing, painting, sculpture, installation, ceramics, textile, painting textile and films. 450 artworks, 32 years journey. It is the biggest solo exhibition of any Indian artist ever. So it started in early November in Delhi. It will finish end of March in Bangalore. So I'm delighted to have the exhibition in Goa. I'm so happy that after 38 years, back I'm having this exhibition. I came 38 years, ago to Goa first time, and I could not believe that I will have such exhibition.
In which year was it? I mean, you were still a student.
I was second year student in Government College of Art and Craft. It was 1985. I came to Goa for the first time. As a student, spent 45 days and created wonderful, found about 100 watercolors.
Wow. And Goa inspired you at that
Goa inspires everybody.
And you in particular, how did it inspire you?
I was born and brought up near the water. So Goa is water, boat, life, free spirit is, the amazing energy of this place. So that's amazing.
And you're closest to water also because you have the river flowing in a lot of your works. And
Yes,
now you are next to the river as well. So
Mandovi River,
yeah.
Arabian Sea. It's amazing space. And to have this, historical space, the Aguad, Sikoria, I'm really honored and delighted.
And one last question. In hindsight, now you see, your greatest compilation of works together in one space. What is the sense of, that comes over you when you look at your journey all in one?
I feel happy when people they get joy and happiness looking at my art. That I'm very happy that I can give joy, happiness, celebration through my art too.
Goa came to you, when you were putting together your already 4-city tour. How did it all come about? I mean, because putting this together, packing, and you have logistics also to play. How did the whole Goa exhibition come to you?
Yeah, so the Goa exhibition came to us when Paresh told us that he had visited Agawad, and Agawad is just starting its art and culture space, and they were very keen that there should be an art exhibition. And they invited Paresh because they felt that an exhibition of this scale, would probably help, but definitely would help the space to be known more for such large-bodied shows. So when Paresh mentioned to me, I came, I made a visit, and I saw the space. It was a challenge. It was not easy because one is that to do in a classic space which is ready for art is one thing, and to help a space turn into an art space has its own challenges, and the logistics of bringing the works, the scale of the work as such is there, and also lighting and the whole display challenges were there. But as a team, Art Life, we have been a 20-year-old gallery. We worked out all the plans back at the gallery in Delhi, and we had the layout of the space, and we just tried to put everything together on paper there to understand what we would need as local support and what we could bring from there. And I think it worked out very well. We have a team which has been with us, our logistic team, our framing team, our installation team, our team from Art Life Gallery, and everybody came together, and we were able to put this whole show together.
And how is Goa, since you've already done in Delhi and Mumbai, so how have those shows, the reception that you've received different from what Goa has to offer?
We had no idea when we were asked to come because we did not know the audience of Goa, and Goa has been a tourist destination. People come here for holidays to have fun. We did not know whether there'll be enough, visiting an art show would be on the mind of people because it's a fun space. So became quite, I would say empty canvas. We did not, we came with expectation of a kind that if we are able to put up a great exhibition and Agawad being a new destination, let's just come together as collaboration and just see how it comes. And we are very overwhelmed at the warm response that we've got from the audience here and the welcome that we've got, the support that we've got from local, friends in Goa, and it's amazing to see because we were always thinking that we would be able to have at least maybe we would get 100 people to visit, and I'm happy to see I think we've crossed more than 200 people right now this evening as people are spread from the jetty place up the cannon walk into the galleries, and there's people everybody enjoying. And I think it's important to look at beyond Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, and Bangalore, the cities that we regularly exhibited. It's important to look at cities because there is a whole new audience which is wanting to see, and the enthusiasm that we've seen of people coming. I mean, we had people coming in from 5 p.m. They invite us from 6. So it's been really surprisingly fabulous, overwhelming, and amazing.
And how has the journey been for you touring with the exhibition across the cities, compared to when you all started,
Yeah. So we conceptualized this whole project about 2 years ago when Paresh and I were sitting and we show him, we've been working with him for the last 18 years, and to do yet another exhibition just to show some body of work was not that we felt that we have to, because Paresh is an artist who has experimented in the last few years with different mediums. He's worked with different scales, and his work has also undergoing a lot of revolutionary, like a change he's known as a watercolorist. He knows that an artist who does portraits and figures very well, but he's also doing a lot of mixed media, a lot of conceptual, and a very, I would say, more like a work which is symbolic of his works. So it was very important to now how do we do that? So we felt that if we do just one exhibition in Delhi, why not tie this whole, because the body was huge. There were like 450 works that he had, and he was, over the years when he was working, he was keeping a lot of his works away. I mean, he works with, you see him, he's a very popular artist. People are very keen to have the galleries, a lot of galleries showcase some work or the other of his. That is one off. But as an exhibition to put together, and he shared with me that he's been saving a lot of his works over the years to put together to do one like a mid-career, I would not call it a retrospective, but I would say a mid-career show of an artist where he's reached a kind of a creative height, and now he's going to go to another level from here. So this exhibition, we hope, and we have felt that, and then the planning was a long task. So we worked for last 6 months in putting this whole show together. And he said, let's just bring all your galleries, who are your main galleries, who always do your main solos in Delhi, in Mumbai, in Calcutta, and in Bangalore. So we all collaborated, and we have brought out a very big publication called Infinite Light, which is a collaboration of all his works that has gone to different cities. But the largest show was in Delhi, which we did in 3 locations. We did in 2 locations in Bikaner House and almost 2 locations in Habitat Center. So, coming from there, and then we had 4 cities, and now we've added Goa as a 5th city. So I think this exhibition itself, the magnitude of the exhibition, the expanse of the exhibition is commanding, and I would say more visibility as it's getting more and more popular when people are seeing the show. And so, I think it's been a great journey so far.
So it has evolved, the concept has evolved?
No, the concept was planned, but Goa definitely has been a destination which was not planned and came to us. I'm saying that after planning then, after showing in 3 cities already, the show and the work is such that itself is getting its invitation. So we got invited by God to bring it here. You never know, maybe another exhibition, maybe internationally, wherever. There are a lot of talks going on. So the works is such that it itself is getting its own journey. It's moving on its own journey. The Infinite Light is moving in a journey, but let's see where it goes next.